Hello, everyone! We are back with another episode of Random Roulette for you. I'm Spooky Suki, as always, and I am here with a slightly different shoe that's still the same size.
I think maybe your feet are just wrong.
It's not they weren't my shoes, though. So it's not me. Can't even say it was me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, Random County. Thank you for joining us.
The husband bought a pair of Vans while we were in Seattle.
Did he get two lefts?
No, they're both 12s. And they are both this, like, it's the same shoe, they're the same size. They're both a left or right.
Did you get this out
they're a set. No, they're just slightly different.
Thrifted?
No, I bought them from the Vans store. Or like one of his fees. Slightly different. But he said he's never had this problem before. So I think he just got...
Yeah, that's the thing all guys say.
I think he just said that it's like slightly smaller in the toe area. And that's it.
Like it was like not cut on the same template? Like that's a very strange thing.
No, I think it's just like production...
Okay, did you get it at an outlet store?
No. Yeah, it was an actual Vans store. No, I think it's just like allowances, basically. Or like it just the top got sewn slightly tighter than the other one. Yep.
Odd.
At least it's not like two completely different shoes like I got from a friggin' Journeys store.
Well,
they're
basically an outlet. No, like I don't know. I like outlet stores because you get like weird stuff there.
Well, yeah, that's where all the stuff. Well, okay, so there is stuff that is made specifically outlet quality that gets sold at the outlet stores, and they get the stuff from the normal stores that doesn't sell. That's how outlet stores work. Yeah,
because the black Converse that I have, the ones that I bought so many years ago when we tried to go to the football game, and got rained out.
Didn't they immediately get rained in?
Yeah, but they're not black Converse and they're like canvas. They're actually suede.
Yeah, because they were the skate editions.
Yeah, which was awesome, but like because of then, like they have always like fit perfecly because they're wet, they're warm, and they're cold.
They got warped in right away.
Yeah, so they just molded right to my feet. It was fantastic.
Vans now has like hiking shoes.
Like I guess we've always had like high ankled. Vans always had high tops.
Yeah, but these have like the like good fucking bottoms on them.
Huh.
So they're not just like the flat skateboarding bottoms or whatever. They're like actual good rugged bottoms, and like they have cushy soles in them and stuff. So they have like actual hiking.
Huh.
Well, hiking. I mean, it's like trail
walking. Where's Vans based off of? Do you know?
Oh,
what's their country of origin? I mean, we did all the research on Adidas.
I think it's they're from America originally, because I think it's a skateboarding.
Like Nike is Pacific Northwest, like Seattle. Converse is LA. I do believe. Maybe we need to research Converse. Is that Indigo on the list?
Yeah. Okay. So
no.
Vans is an American manufacturer of Anaheim, California.
Anaheim. Yeah. So
Anaheim.
SoCal. Yeah, I think Converse, like Chuck Taylor's, is that SoCal or is that actually Indiana? Because originally they're basketball shoes.
Malden, Massachusetts.
So they're the Celtics. Okay.
So yeah.
Huh. I didn't. Okay, so that actually makes more sense because there's people who are Converse people and there's people who are Vans people. Like you're Vans.
No,
you have Converse though.
I've always worn Converse.
But you have Vans.
Yeah, I've always had both.
Okay, Bent is like Vans all the way.
I think he also has Converse too.
No, he got one pair of Converse because he needed to get a pair of Converse and he hated them.
Yeah, that's because you have to actually like break them in. You
can't
just fucking wear them.
Yeah, you have to wear them for like a month.
Nice. Yeah.
No, that's why everyone who like I don't know that was always like me growing up. You never wash Converse. Converse never look good. Like there's like a patina that has to be on Converse because you wear them until they die.
I like mine to be clean. I've washed mine a couple times. My white ones that I've had, I've washed those a couple times already. They're
Well,
nice when they're clean, but I think that's only really applies to the white ones where you want to keep them clean.
yeah.
Because otherwise they turn like brown, dingy, like my white Vans are turning now.
I've only ever had the black low tops like that. That's just my jam. Like that to me, like those are Converse. But I do have a custom pair. But even then, like instead of having like the white toe cap, it was cream colored. So it kind of looks like it's aged a little bit.
I don't like the cream ones.
Well, I was also going for a specific theme with the ones that I made.
I also go for high tops most of the time. Except for I've been doing a lot more low cut shoes these days. Now that I have like socks that I actually like to wear.
See, I've actually never been a fan of like high tops. Like I mean the ones that I got from your wedding.
They're so easy. Oh my god, the Converse ones are like super duper easy, especially if you have them tied like I do, because you can just slip them on. It's just they're so easy to wear.
I have a thing where like the instep of my foot, like midfoot, has to be like tight.
That doesn't change with the high tops.
Yeah, but then I lace everything tight, and so like the first time I tried high top Converse was I tried to lace it up like I normally would, like all the way up.
Yeah, but did you loop it through the double holes? That's what those are for.
Like the ones
the
on
holes in the side. That is what that is for on the high top.
On the toe side near the sole. Because there's always there's like two like vent holes.
They're not vent holes. They're so you tie your laces through them so you can get a particular fit.
Huh.
So maybe try that and look that up at some point and see if that.
No, the only reason why I'd ever get like Converse high tops, if I would have to get them like custom, and then I'd have like a specific pattern or color on the inside and fold them down. And wear them as low tops, but then have it as like a secondary color.
Well, they have to be, in order to do that, they have to be specifically made for that. You can't just fucking flip them over and call it good.
They're all canvas, it's fine.
It doesn't work like that. Anyway, didn't really want to talk about shoes, but here we are.
Well, you're in the market for some new shoes, aren't you?
No, I don't.
You're not shopping anymore?
I don't need any shoes,
Wow.
technically. I want to try a pair of shoes from a specific brand because I've heard they're comfy as fuck, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. We'll see. I'll think about it for a while and get back. I might buy a pair. Let's see. We'll see. I don't know. I can't decide on a color, too, because they have so many different colors. I'm like, well, what colors do I have? I'm like, black, purple, red.
You have a blue
Purple.
pair.
Blue? What blue
I thought you had
pair?
like a royal blue pair of heels.
No.
You
I
don't?
have a purple pair.
What the fuck? Well, there you go.
Well, I don't wear that much blue. I'm trying to like do with colors that I don't have and I would wear a lot.
No. Well,
like I'm still trying to build like a staple wardrobe where I have like
your
all of the
shoes
basics.
don't have to match a major color of your whole thing. Your shoes are the accent, aren't they? I mean,
Sometimes. If you're really going for an outfit based around your shoes, then yes. But I typically don't.
Well, because you
I
can
usually
wear
get dressed and then pick my shoes.
you can wear like a very light neutral colored like top ensemble, like if you're doing like creams or taupes or something like that, and then you have just like a really like bold navy blue shoe. Like it's a way to make a statement.
Yeah.
No,
I was thinking more of like a nude because the one pair of nude or beige heels that I have, I got from Yes Style and they were like $30, so they're pretty shite. So I was thinking maybe like a nude or like a lavender because I had a couple cute lavender ones. Otherwise, they had a dark green, but I don't think like the outfits that I wear dark green with are usually more casual outfits.
do you feel like the different? So, do you like have like a power in different colors that you wear, like, or like a specific mood tied to it? Because you have those kick ass green high top Converse that were limited editions that I'm actually jealous you have.
I actually can't wear them anymore
Oh, why not?
because they're so worn in that last time when I wore them, I got blisters because the plastic sole or the it's not plastic, but it's like the squishy stuff. The thing that they put to hold the back up
Oh,
is now worn through the inside and is shanking me.
Oh, that sucks.
So
those shoes are amazing.
I'm not going to get rid of them, but I can't wear them anymore.
Yeah. Because
I'm going to put them somewhere as like a show piece. Mm-hmm. Probably in here at some point. But
that'd be rad.
Yeah, I can't wear them anymore.
Okay.
Basically.
Well, okay, so going off the same question, though, I always kind of thought that green was more like your punk side. Like, green is like your edgy color, like, and then lavender.
I wear green like all the time, dude.
Well, yeah, because
I have that one, like, and this is like a shitty thing too. I have a Levi's sweater that I bought. One of the ski trips we went on.
It might have been the one before.
Yeah, I think it was the very first ski trip we went on, and it's now getting to the point where it's like worn out, so it doesn't stay as well. So like if you wash it, it'll go back to its normal form, but while you're wearing it, it'll kind of like lose itself a little bit. But I'm still gonna wear that too until it's actually like dead completely.
Like, where does that sweater stack up with the one you got? I think it's from your dad. It's the black and like bright yellow and orange.
That thing freaking loses its form too.
Oh, really?
Like the second you put it on.
Oh, well.
Well, because so it doesn't have any like edging.
Oh.
It is just like it is sewn and then it's like fucking stops.
Oh, so
that's how
there's no
made,
elastic to like hold its shape.
So the sleeves just like boom. They just like open up around your wrist, and like the bottom's like that too. It'll like just all over the place, and you can't really do anything about it. And you wash it, and no, of course it goes back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how that one is too. It's just the way it is with older clothes or stuff you wear all the time. Eventually, like lose its.
Yeah, but you're like you're like a skinny chick, so you can just wear anything from any area. It's like. Did I give that to you or did I give that away? I had an actual like Japanese hoodie.
No, I don't have it.
Ah, damn it!
I don't know what you did with it.
I definitely probably gave it to Goodwill because like it just didn't fit because I'm not the shape of a Japanese boy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, right now too, with style and fashion and everything, nothing's really like trending anymore. And this is something that the husband and I were discussing the other day with like how things have been the last 10 years versus the 10 to 20 years before that.
Yeah.
Everything's in style right now. There's no particular trend anymore. There's even in like housing, buildings, architecture, everything is relevant because you have modern, you have old style, you have like. And it's the same way in fashion. Nothing can there's been no innovations in anything in the last 10 fucking years.
Oh no, there's been no innovations in anything for the last 100 years. Everything's just cyclical.
Well, no, because you came out with cell phones and computers and stuff. And
but like, okay.
That's innovations. That's big innovation.
So in the 1960s, my mom wore low-rise bell-bottom jeans, and when I was in junior high in the early 2000s, the late 1990s, girls were wearing low-rise bell-bottom jeans.
Yeah. Well, and it's like from even like ancient times, there was always something trending to wear because that's what was being made and such and such. And Victorian times, everyone was wearing the same style of dresses, basically. Until you get...
Yeah, because there's like four people that all knew each other. Well, like fashion was only a thing that the rich had access to. Yeah,
but they all sought after the same thing.
Well, yeah, because they all knew each other and they all went to the same stupid parties.
Yes. And then the 70s, it was bell bottoms and whatever else.
Mm-hmm. Lots of tassels, a lot of yellows.
The 80s was neons.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Well, the late 80s, early 90s. See, that's the thing, is like it doesn't necessarily like follow decades.
Yeah, because I was just like making a generalization there.
Yeah.
But, and then you get to after 2010.
Yeah.
What's the style?
See,
nothing.
I don't know.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Is that when the world ended?
2012?
No, actually, I think, the last, like, huge crash, like, after '08,
No, okay.
everything became just extremely, like, corporate.
No. Here's the key point. Nothing innovative has come out since the iPhone.
The iPhone wasn't even innovative. It just was really good at marketing. Apple is not an innovating company. They're just really good at marketing.
It was a large commercial innovation, technically. But after that, there's been nothing.
The Tesla.
No.
Electric car.
No, because there's been electric cars before that were...
There are smartphones before the iPhone.
Mildly more successful. Teslas are garbage anyways.
Well, no, but the Tesla, like, electric car can actually be a thing.
No, there was other electric... They just weren't as affordable. That was the only difference.
Not to, like, tug Muck's dick or anything like that, but, like, Tesla did do quite a few things to not only shake up, like, the electric car market, but also, like, how cars are sold. Like, there's not a single Tesla dealership in the world.
Well, there shouldn't be any dealerships anymore.
Well, no, it's all like it's a weird way. Like, it's a money laundering scheme, is all it is.
Yeah, like there should be no car dealerships whatsoever.
Yeah,
that needs to stop as soon as possible, please.
Well, and no, to the point where Tesla was like extremely successful with this. Same with Rivian, the trucks that I like that you hate.
Like when we were in Seattle, I saw
a lot of them.
I don't know if it was the same one the whole time because it was the same freaking blue, and I could not figure. Like I didn't remember to look at the license plate to see if it was the same one I was seeing all the time or if it was different ones. I was really mad about it. But there's so many fucking Teslas too, and I was mad about that too.
Well, yeah, because they're all it works.
So
there.
Dumb. I hate Musk so much.
But to the point where Ford is actually changing their business model to where they will be phasing out dealerships as point of sale.
Yeah,
dealerships will only be for service.
That's how it should be. That is exactly how it should be.
Which I'm like, well, this is interesting. But Ford's the only company that's actually been like vocal about doing it. Like, GM's gonna make money. How the fuck are they gonna make money?
I don't know. I think they all need to go that way. Like that's just how it needs to be. Because it cuts out a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. So the iPhone wasn't the last big innovation.
It was technically, but anyway.
Amazon buying shit online, that wasn't a thing.
That was a thing. That's been a thing since the internet fucking existed. That's what the internet was for buying shit.
But it wasn't widespread. That's the thing. It's like, no, the iPhone is not...
Nobody had computers yet.
No, the iPhone was not the first smartphone. Smartphones were way before them. They were just the first popular one. They were the first one to, like, nail everything.
Yes. That's why they are that's the last big thing to happen. Everything after that has been garbage or recycled garbage. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, the rise of Reddit.
Like Reddit's always been popular too.
No, but it was like social media that finally got it right. Like, no, it's there is still innovation happening. It's just not like someone inventing, the light bulb or radio.
Yeah, like it's
tweaking small things that are making a big difference.
Yeah, it's just recycling something else.
Well, yeah, that's what innovation is.
Not I don't know. That's like even Reddit agreed that everything after the iPhone, there's been nothing.
Well, yeah, because they're all on iPhones.
There's probably a reason for that.
Because they're sheeple. Wake up, birds aren't real.
Oh,
government drones.
No. You got one on your leg.
Oh, it's Raven is different. they're the last real words. Yeah. Well, yeah, we could definitely go straight to that. So we got some motherfucking ink this last week.
Well, I got more because I'm not a pleb.
Oh, you're up to 6.
Yeah, I'm up to 6. Yeah, we went to
Screaming Tiki.
Screaming Tiki had another of their Halloween flash tats, and we got them.
It was rad as hell. I mean, Terminator tried to die, but it was good.
Yeah, I wasn't that surprised.
She is little.
She just doesn't do well with some of that stuff and not eating. And that was kind of a bad plan. I was
actually surprised how well I did. Because I'm a bit of a bitch, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, no, you were being a bitch. You just didn't want to say anything.
Well, no, exactly. And if I like admitted that I was going to be a bitch and submitted to it, it's like there's definitely a couple times like, oh yeah, breathe. Yeah, do that thing.
I had no problems with this.
Well, yeah, because, well, one, you're actually dead, and two, you don't have any emotions.
It's not about emotions. It's just like not psyching yourself out about it.
Well, no. I mean, there's at least 2 more, maybe 3, that I really, really want to get. But even for my second one, I would still definitely need like someone there.
Oh yeah, you always want to take a friend to talk to, so then you're less nervous, and then you get calmed
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Like had I done that like by myself, I probably would have like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna go. Like,
I think I did. I went and got my first one by myself
well, yeah. Again,
because somebody was supposed to meet me there, and they were late, and they didn't come until after I was already done.
is this an ex of yours or is this a certain sister of yours?
It's a friend of Terminator and I. We worked with her at Menards. She was quite lovely. I don't know what she's up to these days, but someday. But no, it's almost like I've already had an enormous tattoo done and knew exactly what to expect.
Well, yeah, you have the rose in your that'd be your right forearm.
Is that my right arm? Yeah, my right arm.
Is actually like it's like a full. Well, I mean, there you have very little canvas, but
yeah,
like that's a big piece.
This one only sucked until you got up to like the point of this leaf, which is quite
right
close
in the crook of your elbow.
my elbow.
Yeah.
That sucked. Other than that, all might have been fine, except for I guess Pluto was quite.
Yeah, you said Pluto because it
Pluto was
lands
a
like
bit of a
right on
bastard.
your clavicle.
Well,
you have
she had to
whole,
like really get in there with the single needle, and yeah, you would know. But
oh, no, definitely I've had one tattoo.
the single needles always suck versus the shading needles because the shading needles it's multiple.
Yeah,
it goes
yeah.
a lot faster. So yeah, there you go. There's some tattoo wisdom for you.
Hey.
Not that I really have that much, I guess.
I mean, you have 5 more than I have.
Fair enough. I'll always have more than you, probably.
Well,
I doubt you'll ever outpace me there.
no, because like I said, there's only like 2, maybe 3 more that I would ever actually really, really want. And I don't know if it becomes an addiction like some of the other mentally unstable people that I know. We'll see.
I still have 2 more piercings than I have tattoos, though. So there you go. There's some more fun information for you.
I'm not even gonna. I know there's a few. Wait, I thought you had an eyebrow.
No, I don't have an eyebrow.
You have.
Oh God, I don't.
You have
I can't
lip,
do
nose, ear, industrial.
Yeah, so the industrial counts as 2
No.
because it's 2 holes and you have to do them separately. And then I have.
Do you have double pierced ears?
I have double pierced ears. Yeah. And then I have my nose and my lip.
Like you have the headphones on, so you're covering a lot.
Yeah.
Of them. Actually, you don't
All
have
but 2.
Yeah, you don't even have a lip one in or a nose one in. Oh,
I always have my lip in. I never take my lip out.
Oh.
I take it out sometimes when I shower just to clean it up a little bit. Other than that,
Get
it's
the spit out.
the nice thing about having a lip ring is it's kind of self-cleaning. Because you just
rotate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, my ADD would go into fucking overdrive.
Oh no! After a while, you don't even notice it's there until you like nibble on it and pull your lip, and it's like, oh God! I forgot about that.
It's one of the reasons why I want a thumb ring so bad is because that way I can just like fuck with all the time.
Oh no, you're not even. Yeah, you forget that it's there. To be honest.
Even when I was like in high school, I had my class ring because I thought it was cool to wear a class ring all the time. Like I would always like be spinning it on my finger.
I've never had that problem either.
Oh, because I'm a fidgeter. There's a. Did I send you the thing where it's like, this is what an ADHD brain is like?
Oh yeah.
It's like, no pee, only hyperfocus. No food, only hyperfocus. Bounce off the walls. Hungry. Like,
yeah. No. Nope. Don't have that.
I sent it to New Kid, and he was like, yeah.
Yeah. This week we have gone back to yoga a couple times.
Yeah.
That was kind of all right. It was all right.
Yeah.
I forgot Monday was Halloween when we went, and I was like, oh.
That's why no one was there.
No one is here.
Also, I don't know. I kind of did all my Halloween shit like on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's like
We stayed up way too fucking late on Saturday for me to want to do anything else this week.
It was good.
So yeah, yoga's good. We'll go some more next week. What else do I have? Oh, we watched Hellraiser for Bam Bam's birthday.
Yeah, the new one. It was pretty good.
I am thoroughly confused, but I thought I had watched one of those a long time ago, but apparently I have not, because I don't remember anything of that sort.
There's a lot going on. It's definitely like it is a different type of horror movie, whereas opposed to like the ones that are kind of mainstream, like Jason or Halloween. They're slashers, or even things like Insidious, or Paranormal Activity.
Those are more like psychological thrillers.
This one is more like body horror and eldritch and like cosmic horror type things. Yeah.
Like that is one thing that I really did appreciate that movie for, is like the effects and the makeup and the production of it is absolutely stellar. Yeah. I was like, this is so cool visually, even though I was like, I don't know what's going on. The main lady, I forgot what her name is now.
Pinhead?
No.
Or fuck. Yeah, the curly haired one.
Yeah. She reminded me of Billie Eilish.
A little bit, yeah.
I was like, oh, wow. That's quite similar. I don't know if it was like their facial structure. They had a lot of the same like mannerism things that I've watched. Yeah,
and like kind of how like she's like, well, yeah, I need people around me, but also I'm cool myself. It's like yeah, you get one or the other. You can't get both.
Yeah. I don't know. It was interesting to watch. Maybe I'll have to go. I would almost rather like read about the lore of the movie than go back and try to watch all the. Because I know there's other movies.
No, yeah, a lot of Hellraiser has a lot of like universe building. So yeah, like.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go on a forum and like read the background of it.
There were certain parts of the movie where like, especially Bam Bam was like, "Oh, it's chatter." It's like, and like you're just like.
No, I knew the chatter. Okay. I knew like some of the characters just because I've been on the internet before. Okay. But I just like I don't know any of the background stuff of it. I guess.
And I don't know if there's any like grumblings about it. But how Pinhead in this movie is portrayed by a female, and the body is definitely female, and I can't remember who was in the group that was like, they made Pinhead a girl. It's like, you're not gonna fuck it, like it's gonna kill you.
Like, what's your problem?
Like, why is this a deal?
Just because she's not like conventionally attractive looking, or because it was portrayed by a man before? I think. That kind of stuff is dumb. Just like fucking gender bend characters all over the place. I love it so much. Just do it more.
There are some times where it's actually hilarious and it's fantastic, but there are other times where it's like, okay, the basis of the character is that they're like a male dealing with male things, or they're a female dealing with female problems, and like it doesn't make any sense.
Enough, but I don't think this was that case.
No, it wasn't, because these things are genderless. They're just demons.
Well, and I'm pretty sure what I kind of got from watching is they used to be human at some point, and they got turned into. So it's like, so the male version of that same character could have gotten swapped out, just like what's this fucking douche canoe got swapped with whoever was in that position previously, because of the cube thingy, right? Am I thinking about this the right way?
Yeah. Like, they're all supernatural beings. I think, the original Pinhead, and that's the one with like all the pins in the head.
Pins in the head. I got that.
I think in the original, like they came across like the puzzle cube as like a soldier in like World War II. It's like, well, it literally could have been anyone.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who it was. The thing is, Pinhead gets their power and their presence from not of this world. Yeah, and that's really like the only thing.
Yeah, it's like any of these. All of those were probably people at some point and have been swapped out with other versions of the people that chose whatever thing on the cube. that goes to that position. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's not how it is, but that's how I thought about it, I guess. So it's like, it would make sense for it to be a female embodiment at some point, because it probably got swapped out with somebody that picked love on the cube or whatever, and that's the spot you get. I don't know. Do you think about it that way?
I don't know. No, okay. Actually, that makes a lot more sense, though. That that each of the Cenobites are formations of the cube.
Whatever.
Because that actually wasn't a huge thing. That each form that the cube takes is associated with like a different thing.
So in the old movies, did somebody pick something else besides power or sensation?
That wasn't a thing.
Oh,
it's you solve the cube, then the Cenobites come and they give you. It's very like much like a genie or like a monkey's paw. It's like, oh, you want an immortal life? It's like, cool, you're gonna be immortal as a sidewalk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, yes, they'll grant you your wish and they'll give you whatever you desire, but it'll be on their own terms. So that's kind of how it was.
So maybe my theory doesn't work with that.
No, it works. It works with this new movie.
Yeah,
and that's fantastic.
Because that's what I thought about. I was like, because like all of those Cenobites had different like forms of like the I don't know how to explain it, but like the different forms of the cubes. It seemed like there was a Cenobite for
each different
something of the cube form, if that makes sense. Like the girl who had all of the strings at the end. She might have been like the version of love because she was still like pretty and stuff.
Yeah.
But she was turned into a Cenobite, and then like I thought maybe if like somebody would pick the power one, it would just be like the guy that was just a face because they wouldn't have a brain anymore. So
so he's just
or maybe he's knowledge. Because then he'd like his whole head's like gone.
Yeah, gone. He's just a face. Or even how Pinhead would be like just sensation.
Yeah,
it's just feeling.
Yeah,
like,
feeling. I don't know.
No, that's actually a fantastic take on that. I never thought about that. And that's actually brilliant.
He picked power at the end, and then he got put into the spacecraft as whatever being thing that was supposed to be. Yeah,
the very end of that, it's like. I would have to think about that a little more, but I was at that point I was kind of like checked out a little bit. Like I was like, okay, I got it. Like, because I was more interested in like the other part of it.
Yeah,
not necessarily cosmic horror. Okay, before we wrap this up.
Oh God! Okay.
And we get to our drinks and everything. We're gonna have to go a little long, but it's fine. Can we talk about Ross Chastain and NASCAR and how he just yeeted himself into the fucking wall?
Yeah. I did see that, and I was like, holy, I can't believe it worked.
No, and that's the thing. Okay, so literally all week, every time it would pop up on YouTube, I would okay, let's watch the video, let's go. Because everyone, like, there are people, like, in every part of the racetrack that are watching this thing. It was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I watched, it was it happening, and then people watching, like, people in the cars, the other NASCAR drivers.
Yeah.
Like reacting to it in live time over the radio, and the one guy was just like, holy shit.
So coming to the last lap, if any of you don't know, and if you don't know, it was the NASCAR Winston Cup. Well, not Winston Cup. It has been Winston Cup since like 03. The Cup Series NASCAR, the highest level. It was the last playoff race until the championship, and Ross Chastain, this driver, needed to get to a certain spot in one lap to advance to the championship four and actually have a chance to race for the championship cup. And with one lap to go, his crew is talking to him and says, "You need 2 spots." And he gets halfway through the lap and is like, "I need him." It's like, "You need him." It's like, okay. Floors it, goes into high gear, and then goes up against the outside wall.
Sticks it to the wall and fucking makes it.
It rides the wall and gains 5 positions in 2 corners. and advances to the final four, and edging out the guy that he's trying to beat by like 6 inches, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's just like everyone was like, "Did you just do that?" Like,
no,
how did that work?
And in NASCAR Cup, there is a member of the crew called the spotter, and they're usually someone that sits on top of the grandstands because you can't really see out of these things because you're kind of belted into the car. So all the comm chatter is like the spotter and the driver. Like if a wreck is happening, it's the spotter's job to tell the driver. It's like, okay, go to the low side of the racetrack, get on the brakes. Okay, car spinning across. So all these spotters like, whoa, check up. It's like this guy's just yeeting himself around the corner.
And he's going so freaking fast, dude.
No, the speed difference. Okay, so Martinsville is known as the paperclip. So it's 2 really long straights and 2 very narrow hairpin turns.
Yeah.
The speed in the turns that these cars are going is about 60 miles an hour. Ross Chastain was doing 120 up against the wall.
Oh my God. Yeah, I like his commentary afterwards, too. He was just like, I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I played the NASCAR video game, and it always worked for me then, so I figured, why not? It's like you madman.
No, and because I've listened to like literally every talking head talk about this whole thing. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is kind of like really the voice of NASCAR at this point. He was like, he got really, really lucky. Like, so many things could have gone wrong. Like, had he hit the wall wrong and blown a tire, it's like, well, you're done.
Then that's it.
Or had someone else, got offline and he would have like slammed it in the back of him.
Yeah. Or just like, if something caught the wall wrong.
Yeah.
He was going into it.
Yeah.
More. It's like it's insanity.
No, I found that it was a goddamn brilliant move, and this whole thing. So Ross Chastain, as a human being, he is I think it's like a 6th generation watermelon farmer.
What?
Well, yeah, because this is a difference between like
he's
Formula
just he's just like some guy.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
When he won his first race in like the lower series, it's called the Xfinity Series. You can think of it as like AAA ball as opposed to like MLB, but it's like Formula 2.
Yeah.
When he won his first race, his brother, who was a member of his pit crew, because
why not? Yeah.
he says, "Bro, I brought a watermelon today because I knew you were gonna win." So, as a watermelon farmer, like, so when he won his first race, he took a watermelon, smashed against the start finish line. Jesus. And so, going with that, like how he's kind of like he's not a pedigree.
Yeah, he's not like some kid that's like, oh, my dad was in NASCAR for eons, and now I'm in NASCAR for eons.
So he has a whole marketing line. It's called Melon Man. So you buy all your stuff through Melon Man. So he has they put up 2 new shirts this week. One is instead of a Hail Mary, it's Hail Melon. And the other one is Haul the Wall, and it's a graphic of him like the car up against the wall. Like, I was like,
well, I guess like at that point he had nothing to lose but everything to gain. Off of doing that. So why
he would
not?
either be brilliant or a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Oh man, that's insane. Somebody meowing outside the door. Is that what that was? Oh yeah, yes. Rascal screaming.
Yep.
Anyway, should we talk about what we're drinking?
Yes. So with the theme of today and of the season, because we're still a spooky season, I'm drinking a Kentucky Brewing.
Wait, we're still in spooky season?
Like it's fall.
Saying? It's November, sir.
Yeah. November could be spooky.
But that's October.
Anyway.
Okay.
Because it's fall. Pumpkins are still a thing.
No, it's pumpkin pie season now. That's what it is. That's what November is. It's pumpkin pie season.
Wait, so what's...
It's pumpkin hunting!
Well, I'm drinking a pumpkin ale by Kentucky Brewing.
Oh, yeah, those are dope.
No, they're
I like
amazing.
how much those actually taste like pumpkin instead of like some frou-frou pumpkin sweet nasty.
Well, we'll get to
Sometimes.
this, but it's because
Yes.
pumpkin is actually a savory thing.
Yeah. And then I am also drinking a pumpkin thing, but mine is roasted pumpkin hard cider called Apple Lantern from Blake's Cider Co. Where did I get this
Oh, yeah.
from?
Where's that based out of?
Armada, Michigan.
Oh.
I think I got it when we were in,
Casey?
yeah.
Yeah, because
Last
you
time.
had a bunch of ciders when we were in Kansas
Yeah,
City last time.
because I fucking love cider.
Hey, cider's a jam. Let's go.
Yeah. I was going to talk about something else quick, but now I forgot. Skittles. Oh, well, whatever.
Ad space.
Yeah, ad space. We don't really have anything to advertise for.
Yeah, we've kind of been gearing up for a lot of things and kind of
Yeah,
like
and now it's like
we're in a crash
okay,
situation.
I guess we can advertise for. God, I don't know. Should we?
If they haven't asked us, don't advertise for them.
Yeah, fair
It's like
enough.
we,
If you would like to take out an ad, let us know somehow. You've probably listened to previous episodes by now, so you know to.
well,
what to do
or
there.
you can contact us through patreon.com/random roulette
Yeah.
or Instagram.
or Facebook or find us on the street.
Yeah, you can
Actually,
only like throw rocks.
Find Sir Random on the street because I never leave my house.
Oh, and if anyone is interested, we definitely do have merch. We have
Oh, yeah.
stickers, we have pins, and we have t-shirts.
Eventually, what I want to do is have like costumes for us, like Daft Punk.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not like that particular.
Yeah,
But you get the idea.
Yeah. Something we're like, the characters that we play.
Yeah, so I'll be an astronaut at some point, and then I don't know. What were you gonna go with Space Cowboy still, or were you gonna go with Space Pirate?
I don't know, man.
You be Space Pirate.
Shark.
Okay, all right, sure.
Space shark cowboy.
So eventually, we'll actually like post pictures of us on the Instagram and the Facebook, but we gotta get our costume shit together first. But we'll worry about that at a later date because we're gonna have 42 minutes in.
Yeah, we gotta talk about some fucking pumpkin spice. Now
Yeah.
it took over the whole world.
So I did like the history,
I did too, but it's fine.
but I think I did it differently
Okay.
because I did like the blend and then I did the latte.
That's all what I followed. So it's okay.
Okay.
So we will like kind of dovetail off each other.
All right. Well, the spice blend is hella old.
It is. Do you know what it's made out of?
Well, it could be made out of different things because there has been different blends.
Oh, really?
you get
I only
that?
have it as like I
Motherfucker.
only have it as 5 different spices.
Yeah, it's a base of 5, but it's changed over the years.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But it's about 223 plus years old.
Yep.
No
Came
one-
out in the 1700s.
Obviously, no one actually knows, but there is 2 eras of pumpkin spice, and it is before pumpkin spice latte and after pumpkin spice latte.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Before pumpkin spice latte, it was referred to as pumpkin pie spice or pumpkin pie spice, because for some
That's right.
dick damn reason,
No, the original recipe for pumpkin pie,
is pumpkin.
pumpkin.
Why the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe the U wasn't created yet. It wasn't invented as a letter.
I don't know. It was I don't know.
No.
Or was it like it was a plant native to someone and then we stole it from them and then renamed it?
Oh, well, so that's actually very, very relevant.
Okay, well, hold on.
No. The pumpkin itself,
okay.
along with a lot of other things that you would think wouldn't be, is actually native to mainland United States. So the pumpkin is actually native to Mexico and southeastern United States, like before the Pilgrims came.
So was it a Native American staple?
The
Do we
pumpkin,
know that? Yes.
yes, just like
Because I
other.
would assume they would use it as sort of like a squash.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, and actually, like the term that we know like as pumpkin is actually a colloquialism. There's no such plant as a pumpkin.
So is it
What
just-
most of us would know as a pumpkin is actually called a winter squash. Yeah.
Okay then. All right.
Like, it's
I was not
actually-
expecting that.
yeah.
So there isn't a pumpkin. It's a winter squash plant, and we call the fruit a pumpkin.
Yes.
Okay. Is the fruit also supposed to be a winter squash? Because I know there's other winter squashes.
I think it's a specific type of winter squash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there not like
it's separated from like a gourd or an acorn squash or
Yeah.
a spaghetti squash.
Okay.
It's like, yeah. Like and there's also like there's different families of winter
Yeah,
squash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the general blend is cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and cloves. So I actually, for the first time, looked up allspice because I've always been curious on what the shit.
It's
in
just all the spices,
what,
man.
what is an allspice and why is it called that? So, an allspice comes from the plant of allspice.
Weird.
Native to Jamaica. It's sometimes called Jamaican spice or Jamaican pepper. And it's a little pepper-like corn. And it's
Yeah.
among the same flavors of cinnamon and nutmeg, I guess. It's the same.
Yeah, it's like the light savory.
Yeah.
So, before we get too far into all of
Okay.
that.
Okay. That was all I had for that.
Okay. So I actually went and found the origins of all of these spices.
Oh, good God. Okay. I
So
did not.
cinnamon is based out of India and Sri Lanka, which actually makes
Yeah,
a lot of
'cause it's
sense
a bark.
because cinnamon is very huge in
Oh,
like
yeah,
curry.
yeah. Curry.
Curry
Curry and tea
Oh.
stuffs too.
Well, a lot of tea comes from. Does it come from the subcontinent?
All
That was
tea.
all Chinese.
All tea. Yeah, technically it comes from China. But it's the same plant, just kind of.
Just cultivated differently.
Yeah. Well, it's cultivated differently, grown in different areas, and then fermented differently. But that's why herbal teas are technically not tea.
No, and that's
They
why
have
I like
none of the tea plant in them.
That's why black tea is like its own separate thing because it's
Oh no, black tea's.
aged.
Yeah, black tea's fermented and aged. But anyways, not about tea.
So cinnamon comes from India, Sri Lanka. Ginger is very, very Southeast Asian.
Yep.
It's huge in Thai. It's very, very big in Southern Chinese food. Nutmeg comes from Indonesia, and so does cloves. So pumpkin spice only exists in the United States because they were able to get allspice from the Caribbean.
Oh. Yeah, because like pumpkin pie spice is like technically like an American staple.
Yeah.
But
And it
none
only-
of those are from America.
Well, nutmeg technically is. It's from the Americas. But, I mean, the point that I'm trying to make is that, yes, Americans do have culture. It's just everyone else is blended
Yeah.
into one.
Yeah, we don't have culture that hasn't been. We like to steal shit from other people.
Well, I mean, you can say that about a lot of things. Like, that's British culture. So,
No,
monarchies,
because British like
scones.
they have some of their own things, but we don't technically.
Oh, what's a big British staple? Tea.
Oh yeah, that was also.
It's almost like they stole it from somebody else.
Their cuisine is very very British,
No,
like potatoes and shit.
Robert Irvine, Chef Robert Irvine, the big muscly dude.
Yes, yes.
He's like, no, London has like 5 of the greatest restaurants of all time. And then whoever is talking to him is like, well, what type of food do they serve? French. So no, we're not the only assholes in the world. We're just the loudest ones.
They do have some of the stuff. Some of their stuff is actually their own. Where unlike us, none of our shit is our own.
Runza,
No,
hot dog,
no,
hamburger.
no.
What the fuck are those? tacos.
I don't. They're not from here though. We don't have anything of our own.
No, you can't go to any other country and actually get a taco or a hamburger unless you go like McDonald's.
What? You can go to Mexico and get tacos. Yeah. You can. I watched a food diary thing about it.
It's not a real thing.
It is.
Taco is West Mex. Taco would not exist without.
They may not call it tacos, but they're tacos.
Oh yeah, but if you ask someone for a taco, they would not know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's like our pizza's not fucking Italian.
Oh no, it's not.
It's still pizza.
Bastardized too. It's
like it's still pizza. That's not the same. Anyway, so a recipe for 2 different pumpkin spice blends were found in a
1796.
1790. Oh, I have 98.
Oh, I have 96. Oh, fuck. Was it Amelia Simmons?
Yeah. 98.
Oh, really? That's the one I have. That's the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, that's the pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Yeah.
But then in the 1930s, companies like McCormick and Taylor Spice Co. started coming out with their own pre-blended stuff, which people were a big fan of because then you didn't have to have 9 different spice bottles.
You didn't have to make it yourself. You could just buy it off the shelf.
Today, the popular McCormick blend, which was reformulated and launched in 1934, includes 4 spices: cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice.
So no cloves.
You can buy that now. Yeah, no cloves. So add your own damn cloves, apparently.
Cloves is like a deep winter thing for me. Like cinnamon is definitely like a very very fall.
Cinnamon's fall, pumpkin's fall.
Yeah.
Cloves.
Well, I mean, no, like you say, like, oh yeah, pumpkin's fall. It's like, well, even now, like after all this research, like all the things I associate with pumpkin is actually associated with pumpkin spice. Like pumpkin does definitely have a very distinct and very interesting flavor, but like pumpkin spice is actually what kind of like rules the game.
Oh, that's because it's not actually like pumpkin based. You can do it without pumpkin.
Yeah. You can apply the whole thing to like sweet potatoes. You get the same effect.
I wonder if you could put it on apples, like make an apple pie with it. We might have to try that sometime.
I definitely bet you could.
That would probably be nice and like cidery, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Might have to try that sometime.
Well, like I mean, apples and cinnamon go extremely well together. Yeah.
Anyway, that is all I have for the pumpkin pie spice section.
Oh God, seriously? Okay.
Because I kind of went hard on the pumpkin spice that day.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't have like a whole lot, but there was the first advertised recipe for pumpkin pie was in a Washington Post article out of the 1930s. It was actually for a pumpkin spice cake.
Oh, not a pie.
Not a pie.
I always thought it was interesting that they were like, oh yeah, the Pilgrims had pumpkin pie. I was like, I don't think they did.
No, they didn't. Pilgrims got fucking rescued. Pilgrims were gonna die that year, and it's like, oh, we get to live. Cool. You guys that saved us, you get smallpox instead.
Yeah, we're gonna kill all of you.
But of all the things that were served as an authentic Thanksgiving meal, a pumpkin pudding would have been one of the things because, well, in my research, I actually made some pumpkin soup this week.
Yeah,
it's actually really good. Definitely have you try some later.
Yeah.
But the way that you cook the pumpkin soup is you put all the ingredients into the actual pumpkin itself. Like you hull it out like making a jack-o'-lantern. You take all the guts and the seeds, and you just put everything in there, shove it in the oven, and it just does its thing. And then then you kind of scoop out the inside of the pumpkin and mix it all in.
Yeah.
And that's actually where pumpkin pie came from. Pumpkin pudding, which is you put all these sweet things into the pumpkin shell, and then you stir it up, and then you cook it, and you do it that way.
Nice. Pro tip for if you are doing jack-o'-lanterns or something of that sort: if you take a mixer after you get the bulk of the gunk out and take a mixer to the side, it'll scrape it easier. So there you go. Pro tip.
Also, you can put pumpkin pie spice on the lid of your jack-o'-lantern. And then when you put the candle in there, then it smells really good.
If you keep it in your house, or if you keep them in your yard for 2 years, smell it rots.
I mean, I think I still have one from last year on there. Fun stuff.
All right.
In the 1990s, pumpkin spice candles became a huge thing, and then the world went to shit after that.
What?
And in the early 2000s, Purple Mountain Coffee Company in Colorado actually created the first pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, well, I'm strictly talking about just Starbucks.
But there was one shithead who worked for Starbucks in their R&D department.
Yep, the Starbucks employee accredited with the creation of pumpkin spice latte was Peter Dukes. He was the director of espresso.
Yep.
And him and his team were in charge of seasonal drinks and experimenting thenceforth. So they also made the peppermint bullshit and eggnog drinks. Mm-hmm. Their team is responsible for that. One part of the experiment for the pumpkin spice latte was pouring espresso and coffee on pumpkin pies and eating it, which sounds awful.
Amazing. No, they would drink it and like take a bite of the pie.
No, they would dump it on top of the pumpkin pie and eat it.
I thought it was like a home.
No, they'd dump it on it.
Fucking legends.
Mad men. Absolutely mad.
And this is around 2003.
Yes, 2003. And since 2003, 424 million pumpkin spice lattes have been sold just in the U.S.
Yeah, cutting about $608 million of revenue that the pumpkin spice craze has created.
It wasn't until 2015 that they actually started adding real pumpkin to the drink.
Because pumpkin wasn't what everyone was going for. It was a pumpkin spice. That's why it's called a pumpkin spice latte, PSL.
Yeah. The drink was popularity was unforeseen, but it gave way to a whole entire market of pumpkin spice shit. There was like creamer and milk and yogurt and cookies, everything. You could find pumpkin spice everything.
That was one of the things that I wish I would have researched more, was just the obscure things that are pumpkin spice flavored. Like,
I've seen so many things.
No, it's like, okay, so Oreos, cookies, sweets.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
that kind of makes sense. Yeah. But then there's other things like, okay, candles, like, okay, yeah, it's really, nice really fall scented. But then there's like deodorant.
Yeah, deodorant. Actually, Native does a really good pumpkin. They have a really good hard cider or like a
there was in
spiced hard cider or something. The mistletoe one is actually pretty good too.
Mistletoe makes sense because it's an herb.
Yeah, I got a baby stick in that one for my gym bag. But yeah, Native does a really good pumpkin.
Yeah.
Whatever deodorant. Yeah, what else was there? There was a line of pumpkin face stuff for a while there.
Like face masks?
Yeah, like a face mask, a face wash, a face cream. It was all pumpkin and pumpkin spice.
So I would not expect you to have any type of response to this, but is there any actual medicinal? Actually,
yes. Pumpkin has an enzyme in it that is good at eating your dead skin away.
Because like the guts are like sticky, but it never made me feel like dry. Like
it's not like pineapple where it's like super noticeable. It's like it's a gentle enzyme that'll buff your dead skin away.
Well, because pineapple's like hella acidic.
Yeah, acidic.
But like I don't know, there's something like I don't know. It's like the stickiness you get from like scooping out pumpkin guts. Like it's actually it's like nice.
Yeah, it's got like I'm sure it has like a hydrating property to it. But yeah, it's actually like good for your skin to have pumpkin on your skin.
Well, and I know pumpkin seeds are actually like very good, especially for things like fiber. But there's also I can't remember which vitamin it's actually like really really dense in. But you think a seed, it's the constricted version of whatever it is. It has to have
all the nutrients in it for the plant to grow.
Yeah, so like pumpkin seeds are actually like very like roasted pumpkin seeds are actually good for you.
Yeah.
Until you put all the salt on it, then it's bad.
Yeah, well. Or if you put pumpkin spice on them, they're good.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Or taco seasoning is also an awesome thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Antiquary made those last year, a couple years ago.
That was good. I'm trying to think of what else pumpkin spice stuff I've seen. There's just like everybody makes a pumpkin spice creamer.
Yeah.
Around that time. I'm trying to think of the more obscure things that I've seen. Oh, I think the worst I ever saw, it was a jar of, like...
You're very defeated with this.
It was pickled pumpkin in, like, pumpkin spice stuff, which might be good, but also sounds terrifyingly horrible. So I didn't try them.
It's like, I don't know if I would like pickled pumpkin. Like, I can do...
Yeah, it was like thin slices of it. They look like carrots almost.
Yeah. Like, and they're... No, well, I mean, they're not similar, but like the savoriness of a carrot and a pumpkin, because carrots actually have a shit ton of sugar.
Yeah.
And so does pumpkin, but
yeah, it had like a pumpkin spice brew in it somehow. I thought about how sweet pickles were and decided against trying. I don't mind sweet pickles, but I don't know, something about it was just like I don't want to buy a whole jar and waste them.
Yeah. Well, it's like Terminator got those moonshine pickles. And she's still trying to give them away. It's like, they're really good, but it's like... bad. Okay, so, well, before we leave, I think one question we have yet to address is, why the fuck is pumpkin spice so goddamn popular?
Because it's good, and everybody thinks about it at this time.
You're very close to being right.
Yeah, it's like
you're right,
and thing.
No, you're right. It is a fall thing, but why would we associate pumpkin with? Because I was saying earlier, it's like, oh yeah, it's November. It's still spooky time. It's like, well, it's not spooky time. It's November.
No, but it's like close to Thanksgiving time where you have pumpkin pie. Anyways.
Oh yeah, but pumpkins are associated with October and Halloween.
You've always had pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. That's always been a thing.
Exactly. So we have definitely established that pumpkin is something that associates fall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's all a marketing thing.
No, it is, and this is. I want to get into that. Is this where
your tin foil hat comes in?
No. This is actually your tin foil hat. This is fucking real. Like, this is actual marketing at work.
Okay.
So, yes, we associate pumpkins with fall.
But I'm guessing we didn't always until the pumpkin spice latte came out and made a boom for the pumpkin stuff. And now it is.
It's partially true, but there's some exploration that we can do here. So, fall is a very specific season.
Yeah,
I mean, you really say that about everything,
autumn,
but there's a sharper change in how everything is happening. Like spring, like you always talk about. Oh yeah, it's spring, and then like it snows again, and then it's like, oh yeah, but it's warm, and then it's cold. Like,
I don't really get that with spring either, though, because like I have a different kind of association with spring. I guess spring is more about like the leaves budding and stuff, so it's never about the weather for me.
Okay,
it's always about the plants and the surroundings. That's what spring's always about to me.
Okay. Well, that definitely dovetails with the analogy that I'm trying to make about fall. That, like, yes, like everything visually changes, and it changes drastically.
And it usually changes to the warmer colors. It changes to the oranges, the yellows, and the reds.
Mm-hmm. And then you think, oh yeah,
orange pumpkins.
Exactly. So we have a psychological connection to fall and to pumpkins.
Okay, fair enough.
There's also a thing about pumpkin spice latte is it's only a fall thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember even earlier this year? It's like, oh, they released pumpkin spice latte early. Like, let's fucking go. It's and it's August and it's 80 degrees. Like,
I think we saw that and then I promptly forgot about it.
Oh, no.
So I haven't thought about it again until like last week. And then today I went and got a Fender's pumpkin spice chai.
Oh God, we need to go to Fender's. Can we go to Fender's tomorrow?
Probably. Okay. I actually don't think I have anything tomorrow until later in the nighttime, and then I'm gonna go hang out with a friend.
And I have to help Terminator with some things, but it's all in town. It's like, oh my God, I haven't been to Fender's in a while. Yeah. Anyway, so we associate with fall, and like there's actually an anticipation for it, and then like it quickly moves on because fall is so fleeting that like we go after December 31st, it's Christmas. Like
December November 31st.
October 31st, and then it's Christmas.
Oh, no, I don't think about Christmas until after November is over. Mostly because I don't even like Christmas that much.
Well, yeah, but
I know people
marketing-wise...
People that really like Christmas, like, set their fucking decorations up.
No, Christmas...
November 1st.
Christmas does not start until the first Sunday of Advent, but that's only because I'm born Catholic. Anyway, so it's because it's fleeting and it's a limited time, so that actually makes us think that it's more valuable and more desirable.
Yep, okay, so I have another...
That's marketing.
I have something else of that same... idea, basically.
Okay.
Japan and cherry blossoms.
Exactly.
It's the same exact thing. Everything during that season is cherry blossom.
Yeah.
But it's only for like 2 weeks and that's it.
Yeah, but like they gear up for it, and then when it's
like,
done, it's done.
It's fun because theirs is actually like it's this 2 weeks and that's it.
Whoa.
Yeah, like they're really like on top of it about it, but anyway. Same idea, basically, there.
Yep.
Is that all you had?
No.
God, there's more.
No, it goes more. No, pumpkin spice is an institution.
Okay.
So, we know that it is, we associate fall with pumpkins, and like, there's that whole, like, endemic memory within everyone. It's like, oh, yeah, the weather's getting cool, the leaves are changing, let's get some pumpkin spice latte. Like,
I think about, like, apple and apple cider more, though. Is that a weird thing?
No, because that's definitely
I feel
accurate.
like that's almost the same line. Because there's always something pumpkin and something apple.
Mm-hmm. Well, all
the time.
And actually, I think the more that you mature and grow, you'll understand that mulled wine is very much a fall thing.
I made that, and they said it tasted like Christmas, so maybe I didn't.
So maybe that's a late fall thing.
Maybe that's after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Into Christmas.
Yeah.
And after Christmas.
It's like my usual winter drink of choice is vodka cranberry. It's cranberries. It's very like...
Yeah, you can talk to somebody else about their...
You don't like cranberries?
Their cranberry... No, I think cranberry is fine. But somebody else quite likes the cranberries.
Yeah, he get the bougie cranberry juice. Okay, the last reason why a pumpkin spice latte has such a chokehold on the basic white bitch and all of America.
I was gonna say it's not even like basic white girl thing anymore.
No, it's everybody. Like,
everybody loves it.
And this is why. It's because it's not bitter. It doesn't taste like coffee. It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's basically a dessert.
Anyone can drink it.
Yeah.
Anyone can drink it. You don't have to even like coffee that much to drink it. You just like pumpkin. It's like, oh, this is great. This is fantastic. This is tasty.
Okay. If you were to ask anyone who's a big coffee drinker,
yeah.
If you ask them how do you like a coffee, what would they say?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, I'm a big coffee drinker. Ask me how I like my coffee.
Okay, how do you like your coffee?
Like my nights dark,
disgusting,
endless,
you like it
and
disgusting.
sleepless.
Okay. I drink coffee sometimes, but I am strictly like lattes and stuff though.
Yeah, but the majority of people who would consider themselves like heavy coffee drinkers, they're like, oh yeah, I like dark, I like bold. It's like, no, what you actually like is very sweet and a lot of creamer and a lot of sugar. It's like you don't actually like coffee flavor. You like what you put into it.
I think because most people get the dark roast coffee, and they would be better off getting like a blonde coffee.
Yeah.
But they're just too dumb to know.
No, that's exactly the point. And that's why...
But I know that. I'm not even a huge coffee drinker. I just look into things, I guess. But I've had to look into tea so many times.
Well, but you love tea and you wanted to research tea and understand tea.
Yeah, but I did that same thing with coffee. Even though
I only drink can't handle caffeine.
Yeah, but there's decaf coffee.
Okay.
And that's literally the same shit anyways. It tastes exactly the same to me.
So... it's a sweet thing. It's it's delicious.
It's very drinkable for anyone.
Here's why this is a problem, and this is why Starbucks is actually a goddamn evil corporation.
God, here we go. You just want to shit on Starbucks.
No. Well, yeah. It's actually psychological warfare. So it activates our fear of missing out because it's a limited time thing.
Okay.
So that makes us think that it's more valuable, and when it comes around, we get excited about it.
Yeah, but they always have seasonal drinks.
They do. However,
oh god, here we go.
In deep winter, how many seasonal drinks are there?
Peppermint.
They also have like their
they have a dark chocolate thing.
Yeah, they have a dark chocolate thing. They have like a mocha that is.
The peppermint one is pretty damn good though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why people don't like that one.
But there's multiple. In fall, there's one.
No, there's multiple in fall too.
No.
Yeah, no. There's the pumpkin spice latte. There's the apple crisp macchiato. There's the it's a special Irish cream cold brew. And then there's another one. So no.
Yeah, but no one gives a shit about those. They only give a shit about.
I get the apple. There's a lot of people that get the apple one. To be honest.
Yeah. But
so I don't know.
They market the pumpkin spice latte as the big one. For a long time,
no, they don't even have a picture of the pumpkin spice. They have a picture of the apple crisp macchiato in the thing.
Because I had to advertise because people fucking know.
I looked.
No.
But it's so popular. It self-advertises. Everybody knows. Who doesn't know about the pumpkin spice latte?
Exactly.
It doesn't need to be advertised anymore.
No, and that's the second part of it.
Yeah.
Is it's now it has become ingrained, and the last part of it is it actually activates your self-reward system in your brain.
Doesn't all Starbucks do that to you though?
Like, sweet things specifically.
Coffee.
Like that's why cake is good. That's why heavily salted foods are good, because it actually, like, there's a feedback loop. It's like, even Lay's advertising is, I bet you can't eat just one. Pringles kind of the same way. Is there's a feedback loop to where, like, we like it and then we like more of it.
Maybe I've just never had that problem because I don't like chips that much.
Well, you're also actually a vampire and you're dead and you don't actually understand the good things in life.
No, I like pumpkin spice lattes.
No, so yeah, pumpkin spice latte is actually psychological warfare, and it is marketed to be as such.
Sure.
That being said, I fucking want one.
It's a stretch, but all right, I'll say fine-ish.
So, Peter Dukes.
Yeah.
Fuck you, but also thank you.
He did his job. He did a
fantastic job.
Even the eggnog drink is absolutely fantastic too. They did really good drinks out of that.
Yeah, but does the eggnog have the same pull as pumpkin spice?
Yeah, it does have quite a bit of pull.
Yeah.
It's just like
Can you get?
You have to like eggnog is the problem, and not everybody likes eggnog. But I have another fun little fact for you about the pumpkin spice latte.
Okay. I have one after that too.
It was almost named the Fall Harvest Latte, which just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
I kind of like that one better.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, growing up as like a kid on a farm, was like, yeah, I reckon.
How many freaking farm people do you think go to Starbucks though?
None of them.
They're at home making their own black fucking coffee, waking up at 4 a.m. just to try to get harvest done. They don't want the fall harvest latte.
My train of thought just derailed what I was going to say, so we're just going to leave it at that.
So, never mind. You don't have a last point.
I mean, I'll remember like next week, so whatever.
Okay.
But
I mean, it'll still be pumpkin spice latte.
No, pumpkin spice is actually a shit ton of fun. I didn't know how much of a death grip it actually had. And anyone who says they hate it, they're just jealous.
Well, I think the people that don't like it just don't like pumpkin at all.
Oh no, it's not.
Although, okay, so I had the pumpkin spice latte pre-2015. And I will say the post-2015 latte is a lot better with the actual pumpkin in it.
Mm.
So, there you go. Fun fact for you. I have lived pre-pumpkin to the pumpkin.
Yeah, but you're like what, 14?
In 2015?
12?
In 2015? I was already out of college! Try again!
I'm pressing X to doubt. But yeah, so this Peter Dukes dude took over all of white America with this thing, and it's actually fantastic.
Well, okay, so who knows if it was actually him though? It could have been one of his.
Yeah, but he's one credit.
But he
with
gets the fucking credit for it. So you never know.
I hope he is able to live comfortably.
Should we see what he's doing these days?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna spin the wheel. It's like, well, okay, we can.
No, I'm gonna creep on the internet.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna go like really dark with this whole thing. It's like
I don't think that's the same one.
no.
So.
So just going through kind of the last of my notes is pumpkin spice latte literally has no secret ingredient. Its secret ingredient is fall itself.
What?
Because we associate fall with like football, Halloween, changing the seasons, Thanksgiving, seasonal depression, things we all know about.
Okay, so this is an article from last year, and apparently he's now the director of global growth and concepts.
Dude, so Duke got his bag. Good for him. Get that paper.
Oh, they came up with 100 different ideas and whittled it down to 10. Jesus Christ.
That's what I was going to talk about is, okay, yeah, you had the whole thing is like, Japan has like cherry blossom season. It's like, that's their whole thing. So Starbucks, as a global company, has different versions of this over the world. In Japan, they have, it's not strawberry shortcake, but it's strawberry sponge cake.
Yeah.
And it's a latte that is strawberry and cake based.
Yes.
But how I was talking about how it's a very sweet thing, and it's like, it creates a feedback loop in our reward systems in our brain. The strawberry cake drink in Japan has literally no coffee in it and just has mocha syrup for flavor.
Yeah.
Like it's just a sugary drink. It's soda pop, just warm. And this actually expands even larger. Apparently in China, there's a big cheese craze going on because so many people are lactose intolerant that cheese is just a foreign thing.
Oh.
So there is actually a cheese-based Starbucks drink that is sweeping China.
Huh.
Sounds goddamn disgusting.
Yeah, I never thought about that they don't have a lot of cheese in their cuisine.
No, none of the Asian cultures really do because they don't have cattle.
Korea does, but they put cheese on stuff.
Korea has cattle?
Japan has cattle too.
Well, yeah, but like I thought, like everyone in Japan is like lactose intolerant.
I think there was like a certain. It is like most of the world that is lactose intolerant.
Well, no, but like I mean, it's not like America where we have like beer cheese soup.
Oh yeah, we have our cuisine is so fucking dairy based. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's cattle based. It's bovine based. It's all beef and cheese.
Poor cows.
But yeah, pumpkin spice latte has been goddamn right. It was so much fun. I'm so glad we did this episode. Yeah. So, what are we doing next week? And it better be good.
Let me get this fucking thing going. I have 7% battery left.
Have you ever heard of a goddamn charger?
Every fucking night, dude. But it's still dead.
Maybe we need a bigger battery.
Oh god, we got books again. So let's do an author instead of a book because we just did a book.
Okay, so we have Victor Hugo and Kurt Vonnegut.
Oh, I think Victor.
We also have Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, but we want to read her book.
Well, yeah.
But I am not ready to read another book right now.
Okay.
I think Victor Hugo's actually a riot because he's a crazy dude.
I really want to do Kurt Vonnegut because I bet I can get Skaldmere to come up because that's one of her favorite authors.
I am going to be mildly busy next weekend.
Okay. So Victor Hugo.
Yes.
Okay. This is not someone that I am innately
He's a French romantic writer, and he was also the former member of the National Assembly of France. Yeah, this guy's got some...
So,
he wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I think. Yeah, he's a poet, novelist, and dramaticist.
Yeah.
But he was also like a crazy guy.
I mean, dude, all famous authors, poets they're all crazy people.
Yeah. He also wrote the Les Miserables or whatever.
Oh, he wrote Les Mis?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. So.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, I'm not going to be able to read Les Mis in a week because...
Well, no, we're not reading... We're not going to read any of his works right now. We're just doing it on...
Well, yeah, but I want to be able to be familiar with his work. Like, the only Les Mis that I know is the Hugh Jackman movie.
Which is actually, like... I heard it was actually a pretty good portrayal of the book. So
It's good, but Les Mis is like... It's like Tolstoy's like War and Peace. Like it's every story of everyone in the time like
the revolution stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we will do that next week. So I'm not ready to read a book in a week again.
Yeah. Interview with a Vampire was pretty dense, and you had the opportunity of being on a plane to do it, and also 2 weeks to do it. But
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. That works for me. Guess that's it for us this week, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, stay hydrated, don't die, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.